Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Chips and Talk. Grab a snack. Let's chat. This is episode 32, I believe. It is a beautiful 10:45 p.m. night. I am currently with a light headache. It's I don't know. I feel a little weird. And you know what? I think this episode's going to be a little weird as well. So I think it's going to deviate a little bit more towards just kind of, a stream of consciousness, I guess. It's just going to be me sort of kind of talking with you guys and telling you where I'm at and shit. And I'm sure it's going to be somewhat entertaining because if it's not, then God, what am I really doing here in this world? And unfortunately, I'm not even going to be eating any chips because I'm full and I'm almost going to get ready for bed. And I have water. So I can give you that ASMR action in water. My friend Wilbur, or as you know him, Jesse, and not the other Jesse, not the first Jesse, the second Jesse. His real name's Wilbur. But he told me, he was like, what the fuck? Like, your episode of Chips and Talk, you were only just drinking water? The fuck? So sorry about that. Look, I can't fucking control it. We're episode fucking 32. I mean, do you really expect me to be fucking snacking on and shit every fucking single episode? I'm full most of the damn time. I really got to prepare better for this shit, though. I really do. And also, it doesn't help that I'm not really feeling amazing right now. Hopefully, I'm not fucking sick. That's just what I hope. Hopefully, I'm not sick because I don't got time for that shit. I really don't. But, anyways, thank you so much for joining me today, whether you're on Spotify or Apple Music or YouTube, which in this case, I don't know if I'm going to upload to YouTube. I should. There's at least 2 episodes now that I have yet to upload to YouTube, and I haven't done that. So I think it's literally just going to be a thing where I'm just not going to fucking upload it. I don't know. I mean, I might. I don't fucking know. I really don't. I just. It wouldn't be a chore. I have to do it right now, because if I keep doing this and I keep delaying this and I don't upload them to YouTube, it's just going to get worse. But I've also just switched, as you notice, I've switched every fucking thing on my YouTube channel. Like, I don't upload as clearly as much as I used to, even though I still manage to get a video out every week. But, I don't upload on the same days that I used to. It's just been fucked, okay? Like, it's just, shit is fucking attacking me at all fucking angles and shit. So anyway, please let me know what snack you're snacking on. Leave a review on the podcast services. Subscribe to the channel. superjesusjackson is the YouTube. That's where you can find me. I'm at 610 subscribers. Help me get to 1,000 and I will give you a cookie. A fucking cookie. Oh, fuck. But here we are. I'm actually not, so usually, we eat some chips, or a snack of any kind, in this case, water. And here I have some leftover coffee that I suspect is the reason for my light headache. So I might fucking stop with the coffee. I don't know. I took the coffee just so I fucking was able to not fucking fall asleep, because I have a thing. That's a tendency that I do. Didn't work out. I didn't eat as much as I wanted to. So that, honestly, today's kind of sucky. Just fucking sucks. So, I don't know why the fuck I'm telling you everything. I don't think you give a shit. I really don't. If you give a shit, please let me know. In whatever way you can. Comment section, email me, whatever the fuck. I'm just really disappointed. I didn't fucking, see, I ate the majority of my salad, but I still left quite a bit of chicken. And I'm just, I'm very disappointed whenever I don't eat the majority of my food. Or not the majority. I ate the majority of my food, but I'm just very disappointed when I don't eat all of my food, It's just sad. Fucking sad, man. I'm so fucking, ugh. Anyways. Okay, so instead of me picking a random topic, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to just ramble. Actually, I just rambled about everything that I wanted to do, so never mind, let's pick a topic. About everything that I wanted to ramble on, so here we go. you're still going to receive some structure. So you're not off the hook yet. Unless I just want to ramble about other shit. But I talked about coffee. Which, fucking coffee, man. I don't know what the fucking best thing to do with coffee is. I don't know. I was trying to take it just so I don't fall asleep. But clearly, I'm glad it didn't take away my ability to want to sleep. Because right now, I'm tired as fuck. You know what happened? Maybe I crashed. Maybe it was that. Fuck. Yeah, fuck this shit. I'm not taking this coffee anymore. Fuck that, dude. Never mind. Maybe my body's just not used to it. I'm not a coffee drinker at all. I'm trying to fucking put it in my life, and it's not working. So I take it back. There's so much shit I wanted to do today that I'm just not gonna do. But hey, what the fuck is new? What book has changed one of your long-held opinions? None at all. Well, probably some, but I can't think of anything. If you opened a business, what kind of business would it be? This is interesting. I was really fascinated with opening up some kind of game store or some kind of not antique store, but something that sells physical stuff. Definitely not clothes. Fuck clothes. So yeah, I think it would be like electronics. No, not electronics. It would be games. It'd be games or movies at least, but probably games more than anything. I think that would be so cool to open up a game store. I just love the idea of having inventory. I love the idea of just people coming over, to my store and, trading in shit and I give them credit or whatever the fuck, I think that'd be fucking awesome. That'd be great. And honestly, just the beginning stages of it, I think is just fucking insanely interesting. Like, how the fuck do you do that? You know what I mean? Like, you have a certain amount of, thousands of dollars perhaps as a mattress, for your business. Some person comes in and it's a risk. It's all a fucking risk. They're like, hey, I have this game. You're like, do you want to fucking, I want to trade it in, and obviously you don't give them, you give them a good deal, but you also try to win, it's in some way, right? And, so you offer them whatever the fuck, and then, but let's say it's a very expensive game, you have to fork out the money somewhat of what that game is worth, and then you sell it for about the price that it is worth, I don't know. I mean, I'm assuming that's how it is, right? I mean, who the fuck earns a profit by not charging correctly? Now, some stores charge a lot more, and that's fucking stupid. But, if it's a reasonable price or if it's at about the same, then fuck it, and obviously it's even better if it's a little lower, but I mean, why the fuck would it be a little lower? But I could totally see some shit like that. I would love that, and I'd want it to be like a small store that's very like filled with a lot of shit. That would be my favorite for sure. Like a huge store, like, yeah, that's cool, but I don't know. Maybe, I would love that actually, a huge store, because I'd love the idea that I just have this giant fucking like store filled with a bunch of shit that's all mine that I'm selling. Like, that's wonderful. But no, I think it would be better if, at least, I would definitely enjoy it if it was a smaller store. Oh my God, that'd be so fucking fun, dude. Now, testing would be so annoying for sure. I would pay someone specifically just to test shit. I would pay them an exorbitant amount of money just so they could just test shit, so I don't have to do that, because fuck that. I'll be the cashier for sure. That's what I'll do. And I'll do the spreadsheets and shit, of course. Organizing games, putting them on the shelves. Oh my God, that'd be so cool. Locking up, opening. Oh, God, you know what? That's my fucking endeavor right there. If I hit the jackpot, if I fucking get famous one day, that's what I'm gonna fucking do. I'm gonna open up a game store. Fuck yeah, dude. That'd be great. And you know what? Maybe I'll do a little bit of philanthropy. Every once in a while, I'll offer a game that's crazy fucking amounts on eBay for a lesser amount. Because I'm a fucking nice guy like that, you know what I'm saying? Now, either that or a food business of some sort, like a bar, I think would be so cool to run. But I really wouldn't. I would occasionally stop by. I wouldn't like actually run it myself. Well, I would run it like in the behind the scenes. But I'd occasionally show up and shit like that, just shake people's hands and shit, I'd just do that. But I would never work in it. Fuck that. I would work at the game store, though, for sure. Now, if I'm really fucking busy and I have a lot of money, well, probably, occasionally I would work it. But, and then the best thing, now, granted, here's the thing, do I franchise it or do I open up multiple stores? I don't think so. I think I would just stick with one. I'd want to stick with one. Fuck it. That's my bias. Even though you would think I would go with the other one. with the franchise. Do you like spicy food? Why or why not? What is the spiciest thing you have ever eaten? Well, yeah, I love spicy food. Just my childhood. I'm Mexican, so literally my family does not eat anything without spicy. Without something spicy in it. Like if they literally take their own homemade salsa to, Caucasian restaurants, to Italian restaurants sometimes, in order to be satisfied with the food, because the red pepper, Cholula, whatever the fuck they have, that's not enough. The homemade salsa that my brother makes is the spiciest shit you will probably ever fucking have, unless you go to Hot Wings or something, or the Hot Ones, and you fucking, take one of the ones that are absurd. You try one of the hot sauces that are absurd and no one fucking buys. Or you try perhaps the fire noodles, the Korean fire noodles perhaps. But, even that is pretty close to what my brother can cook up. But, yeah, I remember I would use that salsa that my brother has, and I would fucking turn my spaghetti red when I was young. Like, I would fucking change that color. And then one time I did it, and I got a fucking huge-ass cramp. Like, I was fucking aching so badly. I was like, this is a mistake. Oh, my God. And after that, I kind of just, I think I dialed it down a little bit after that. I might have. Because I started getting some pains. Turns out it was apparently bacteria, which I don't fucking know. I don't know if it was or not, but I don't eat spicy food as much as I used to, but I definitely am introducing it back into my diet a lot more. And, sometimes I go a little bit, sometimes I go a little risky here and there, just fuck it. I love it. I love spicy food. But sometimes, it's dangerous because you can overdo it and you can get it to the point where you take away the flavor. And that's what my girlfriend doesn't really enjoy sometimes. Sometimes she thinks that the spicy factor of a food, of a dish, can take away the actual flavor. And that's a part of the problem too with Mexican dishes that I'm used to here with my family. A lot of them have flavor, the salsas have flavor and shit like that, but like sometimes the food is like fucking made, kind of really in a barren way, because the salsa is going to be enough, the hot sauce. And so my family just kind of doesn't really try that hard on the actual dish, because the salsa is going to make everything better. And so, most of the time when I eat, I don't fucking, submerge my food in their sauce. I'll put a little bit here and there, but or anything, or maybe not at all, because the hot sauce that they make is really fucking hot. And sometimes I find that the food isn't very good, or at least it's not that it's bad. It's just that it doesn't really have an identity. It's like the hot sauce on every dish isn't supposed to give that dish an identity. I think a dish is supposed to stand on its own. But hey, I'm sure there are dishes out there that rely on the sauce, and that's part of the dish. So I don't fucking know. I'm not pretending to know anything about the culinary world. I'm a fucking idiot. So, but the spiciest thing I ever ate besides my brother's salsa was when I was in high school. Of course, it was a dare, pretty much. I believe it was a ghost pepper in a bag. And a habanero pepper, ghost pepper. I'm pretty sure it was a ghost pepper, because that shit was fucking ridiculous. And I think what made it worse is the fact that it was not ripe. Like, I think it was kind of expired. It was just fucking skimpy and shit. It was like a, never mind, I'm not gonna say it. But, I don't know what the fuck it was, but they were peer pressuring me, of course. And I, being the Mexican that I am, the Mexican high schooler that I am, I was like, fuck this, I'll fucking do it. I did it, and partly because of the peer pressure, and I just wanted to fucking show off to my friends. I did it, and I did it during lunch, dude. And I was fucked, like, the entire day. For the rest of that day, I felt sick. I just felt like I was borderline. I felt nauseous, like, many times throughout that day. It was fucked. It was bad, but I survived. And I suspect that maybe that was the start of my bacteria. Like, something happened. Maybe I got a bad fucking thing or something from that. And maybe after that, everything changed. I don't know, because I think it was during my sophomore year. Something like that. Might have been. Junior. I don't know. But I suspect it might have had something to do with that. If it is, that's fucking sad. But it's true. So, but you know, I mean, it was hot as fuck for sure. It was definitely the hottest thing I probably ever had. But you know, the fucking the feelings afterwards, the stomach problems and shit like that I was having, the you know, borderline nausea. That was fucked, man. It was bad day for me, and I think it almost fucked me up the next day too. Man, I think I told my family, and they were like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" But of course, you know, they were also a little bit proud of me, because of course. So, but my God, I wonder what time we were at. 15 minutes. Oh my God, it feels like I've been talking for 30 minutes, but no. Next topic. Is it better to live where there are 4 seasons or where one season takes up most of the year? This is a tomato type of thing, because I find that a lot of these questions are very interesting to get deep into and to find out why people feel the way they feel and all this shit. But at the end of the day, it's pretty much the same shit. And at the end of the day, you need both. Because imagine one whole fucking season of just, you know, summer. Now, I would love all of just spring the entire time, right? But here's the thing, is that's kind of like a, you know, live forever type of thing. Like, you would get bored at some point. You'd be like, come on, like, this is just fucking... Now, maybe not, I don't know, but like, it sounds very enticing, right? A whole season of just spring. It's not too hot, not too cold. That'd be great, but for some reason, you'd be like, fuck, where's the monsoon? You know, I miss that. Or you'd be like, fuck, dude, like, I miss being able to, you know, really just dive into the pool at a super hot day, you know, or man, like I miss like fucking, you know, the cold a little bit, you know, like that's so fun, you know, and then also, you know, fuck, I mean, like, would Christmas be Christmas if it's spring, you know what I mean? Like, would summer be summer if it's winter, you know, like, and so depending on what season you pick. And look, I mean, where I'm at, we don't really get the 4 fucking seasons. I mean, we do, but we get them at different fucking times. We get them at different degrees, no pun intended. So, but I really would love to have, to live in a place, at least try it out, where every fucking season is defined for sure. That'd be great. But at the same time, I mean, pros and cons. I mean, where I live, the heat, you know, is really fucked. The cold is really fucked. The spring is, you know, here and there, and it's nice. But we don't get the snow. You know, we don't get the snow. And to me, like, fucking waking up, fucking and shoveling and shit, like, fuck that, dude. Oh my God, fuck that. Changing tires and driving around snow. Oh God, are you fucking kidding me? Fuck that shit, dude. Fuck that. But, you know, hey, I mean, you got to tolerate the heat, this extreme fucking over 100 degrees heat sometimes, you know, and that's fucked. So it's really just picking your poison. To me, I'm more biased towards the summer. If I had to pick between winter and summer, I would pick I'd pick the summer, as much as it is enticing to pick the winter. But oh my God, when it is cold, it is so fucking annoying because it's so dry. It's super cold and super dry, and when it's windy, it's even worse, man. I am like absolutely, I'm just absolutely fucking miserable in the winter for sure. So it's the same shit really at the end of the day. Honestly, I suffer in equally in both seasons. That's why spring is my favorite. But I mean, I guess if I had to pick a bias between winter and summer, I would pick summer probably. Although, you know, that's fucked too, man. Like when it's fucking summer, makes me feel like I'm in a fucking oven or some shit. It's crazy. But I don't know. I mean, I like I said, I really think it's tomato. I think that, you know, at the end of the day, everything is needed, and moderation is the key. You know, really, really is like that. But there we have it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today on this episode of Chips and Talk. Grab a snack. Let's chat. Hope you enjoyed it. This is quite a short one, but you know, right now I'm just not feeling the best. Don't know why. I really hope I don't get sick. That'd be fucked. Because fuck. I mean, knock on whatever the fuck you want to knock on. You know, I haven't gotten sick in probably 2 years. No kidding. Which is fucked, dude. Can you imagine? And there's some people who do, you know, who have that going on for them, and it's pretty fucking dope for sure. But part of me is just kind of waiting. I mean, because I didn't get sick during the winter, which is insane, you know. And if I did, I got lightly sick and then I snapped out of it. But I I definitely didn't feel it. I was very much aware the entire time, and during the winter, I was like, "Fuck, I haven't gotten sick yet." And we're in August now, so we're about to get the worst of the worst in the heat for sure. Although July and June is pretty fucked, but July and August is where it's at. So, but we survived July, so here we go. But let me know what temperature right now you're dealing with. But thank you so much for joining me. Like I said, please subscribe to Super Jesus Jackson if you enjoyed this. Leave a review on Spotify or Apple Music. It means a lot. It helps a lot. Give a thumbs up to this video. If I fucking even upload it to YouTube, which I definitely should. I'm just so fucking behind. I'm a mess. I'm a fucking mess. Let me know if you enjoy this shit because, my God, sometimes, I'll be honest with you, it's very taxing. It is very taxing. But I don't plan to give up anytime soon. Although, I have a hard time committing to anything, which is a terrible thing to say. But I've very much been very committed. As you can see, I've been doing this for more than 2 years now. So, but anyways, all right, everyone. I'm outie. That's terrible. Anyways, peace and love. Please take care, stay safe, and until next time, I love you.